Hello again, fourth grade. I am back with you today. Yesterday, we talked about the narrator of a story and what you had to do in order to make sure your reader knew things about your narrator. Well, today we're going to talk about setting. First, we need to talk about what setting is. Setting is the time and place that a story happens. Now, time and place can be many different things. So let's just look at time. So time can be a specific date. If I told you a story about today, then my setting, my time would be August 25th, 2020, right? Because that's today. Now, my time could also be just a day. I could say yesterday. This happened yesterday. Or this happened 3 days ago. Just a particular, any day. This happened on Wednesday. My time could also be the time of day. Maybe my story took place in the morning. Maybe it took place in the evening. Maybe it took place at midnight. Setting could also just be the year that it was. Maybe I'm going to tell you a story from 2014. Time and setting could also be the decade. So from 2000 to 2010. That's this time. That could be your setting. It could also be the century. Maybe there's a story from the 1700s or the 1800s or the 1500s. That could also be the setting, the time period. Setting can be many different things. For our personal narratives, setting is probably going to be a certain day, like Saturday, Sunday, or a time of day, morning, day, afternoon, evening, nighttime, things like that. Now, setting is not just your time, though. It's also your place. Place can be many different things, too. Place could be a specific space, like at school, at home. It could be a store. It could be Walmart. It could be Kroger. It could be Kohl's. It could be America. It could be the country that you live in. It could be at a friend's house. It could be on the earth. It could be in the gym at school. Maybe it's at grandma's house. Maybe it's at your house. So place can be very specific, but it can also be broad. Maybe your setting is on a farm. Whose farm? Where is the farm? Who does the farm belong to? Is it your farm? Is it your friend's farm? Do you even know the farmer? We don't know, but we know that your story is taking place on a farm. So, time and place both can mean many different things, but it is so important to make sure that your story has a time and place and that your reader knows what that time and place is. So, I'm going to go back again to my amusement park story. I didn't tell you specifically that that story happened in the summer in the middle of the day, right? I didn't tell you that part. I didn't include that in my narrative. But we can infer our setting, right? You do know the place, right? My place, part of my setting, is in the amusement park. That's where I was. My place is the amusement park. But what's my time? Well, that part we have to infer. We have to make a guess based on the story, based on the information that we are given about what the time is. So, I know that I'm going to an amusement park. I know that it's hot outside, that the sun is shining down on me. There's kids everywhere. So it's hot, it's sunny. Kids aren't in school. They're running around the amusement park. So I can infer that it happened in the summer, in the middle of the day, right? The sun is shining, it's hot outside. So it's probably the middle of the day in the summer. The narrator, I didn't tell you that specifically. I didn't say, hey reader, the time of day is 2 o'clock on June 27th. No. Most writers aren't going to give you a specific date. They're going to talk about the setting. They're going to talk about what they see and what they feel and what the world looks like around them, and then you have to infer or make a guess based on the information that you're given about what the time and place is. So, in just a few minutes, you guys are going to listen to and or read a story and then get to answer some questions about what the setting of that story is. Have fun.